First of all, I am taking this coffee jar from the kitchen. So now we are going to transform it into a living ecosystem. The first and the most important step is to clean it. Because in a closed ecosystem like this jar, any leftover sugar or oils can turn into harmful bacteria or fungi growth. They can breed here easily. Now I have to peel off this label because sunlight have to come inside this for photosynthesis and also for self-sustaining. Now this is our crystal clear glass jar and we are going to add one by one. So we took some gravels from our garden, that is sand gravel, and I have to wash it. I have washed it and it is ready for the bottom layer. Now carefully I have to add the dried gravels to the bottom of the jar by creating a layer, and this is known as drainage layer scientifically. Since this jar has no drainage holes at the bottom naturally, so like a traditional pot, so this space will act as an artificial aquifer and it will allow excess water to settle out from the soil, and it will also prevent substrate from becoming waterlogged, and it will ensure the roots that can breathe and even at high humidity. Now I am fixing the layer with a pin to settle the layer well. Next I am taking this biodegradable cotton cloth. I cut it from the biodegradable bag. Now I am trying to trace a circle around the base by marking exactly the jar's dimensions, and I have to put here inside the jar to separate two layers. I have to ensure that the area fills perfectly over the glass walls. This prevents any gap that can bypass the filter and try to contaminate our drainage layer below here. Now I am marking the circle perfectly so it can be easy to cut. And we got this. And we have to place it inside this. It may take time, and but I have to place it properly. Now it is okay. This is Coco Peat mix from our garden, and for a terrarium it is gold standard. Now look at this. These are fallen dry leaves and these are guava leaves. Directly fallen from the trees here. This is lemon tree, but actually fallen from that guava tree. Just look at the birdhouse there. And this is a fragrant lemon tree, full of lemons. I crushed it. Now I am going to prepare the mixture. First it is coco peat, now the dry leaves, sand from basement, now it goes sand into it, and now it is charcoal, and charcoal acts as a natural filter. It traps impurities and prevents the buildup of odors and pathogens, and it is really a natural purifier. Finally, this is our mixture. And carefully I have to add it here. For this project, I am selecting these natural river stones. These are gravels. And these are the sedimentary rocks. I will also use this. And these are white marble used for flooring purpose, but I broke it into tiny pieces for my terrarium. I found this dry multi-stemmed stick inside our garden. It is dry and useful for terrarium because the living plants are as useful as the dead plants because the moss, the lichen, etc. grow by this. Now look at this rooftop wall. This is really interesting. These are tiny patches of moss and lichen. These are nature's extremophiles. They can survive both cold and warm on this concrete. And these will be gold standard and jewel for our terrarium. I am collecting those with this needle. They will look like the grass on our terrarium bottom. Just look how they have grown here, and I will try to collect this. Look at it. How easily it is coming. That is, and I have to collect it. It is superb. Now I am going to add this sedimentary rock inside this. Uh, okay. And now this, the gravel stone, which I have to place beside the sedimentary rock like a decorative way. No, I think the opposite side will be better. Okay, now it is correct. Now I have to put this little log inside this little jar so that it can fit here properly. Up to this is looking like a skeleton, but I have to add more details into it so that it can become a true terrarium, self-sustaining terrarium. I collected some water hyssop plant from our garden and it is one of the most common terrarium plants in the world, but it naturally occurs at our garden. And people here call it Brahmi. Another plant I am going to use is a wild fern tree and also I found it from our garden. And I have to add the plants one by one and it will take a little time. Now I am pushing the plant roots inside the coco peat and the soil mix so that it can grow there easily and it is ready. Again I am going to add it a little bit more so that it can fix the roots there. I am shaking the leaves so that the mosses fall on the bottom. So finally our terrarium is ready and I think it is looking nice, but it will take time to grow inside it and adapt it. Now it's time to water it and I am just giving little drops, just a few drops. So I am using this cardboard and water will fall via this board like this. We don't need much, just we need controlled hydration. And it's time to seal it and just look at it. So finally our self-sustaining ecosystem is ready and I hope you liked it. Indeed it is really looking nice. And bye for now and be a part of our adventure. Bye.